Okay, so today we are going to look at Google's Alphabet, which is Alphabet's financial statement Q2 2022. As you may know, the stock market hasn't been doing good lately. You can see Google's stock price, kind of drop a lot in these 6 months. But this is like a similar trend. This basically just reflect the trend of the bigger environment. If you just look at the Dow Jones or Nasdaq, similar trend. So I don't worry about that at all. And you can see the price, the PE ratio of Google is pretty low now. It's low enough for people to buy, but as long as its financial foundation is good, and we are going to examine if its financial foundation is good. If it's good, I would say it's really bugger. But is that? Let's just dive right in. If you would like to receive more financial analysis video like this, don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's dive right in. So let's just see the most important table, statement of income. And what I want to see is the 6 months ended because it gives us a bigger range. It's more meaningful for us. So you can see the revenue actually increased a lot, from 117 million, 117 billion. This is million, this is billion. 117 billion to 137 billion. So increase. Let's just see how much is it. 1711. So in terms of ratio, this is a lot actually. It increased 17%. It's good. Its performance good, but why its EPS it's still like decrease? It's because of the cost of revenue actually increased by quite a lot, and also research and development cost become more, which is I believe this is the money they pay for their engineers, their researchers, and also sales and marketing increase a little bit, but not a really big deal, right? General administrative increase a little bit, just a little bit. So what really increased the total cost and the expenses? I won't say it's increased that much because compared to the revenue increase, this is not that much, right? But what really changed, I would say, is other income. So the money they earn from other kind of businesses. Last year, the same 6 months period, it earned 7 billion. But this year, it kind of lost 1.5 billion. So that's kind of big change. So like if you net all of these effects, its income, the money they actually earn before tax, actually decrease. So the reason is the cost of revenue. They just have more cost of revenue. They could cause by a lot of factors we don't know, and also the other incomes. It was means the other businesses. It was profitable, but now this year it become not profitable. It could be, I don't know if stadium consider other businesses. I think it's other baits like a deep mine, that kind of things. We need to find out the definition, but I believe it's like deep mine, that kind of things. Okay, so their business is not doing that well. They want to cut the cost down. That's why they stop stadium. Stadium, I believe, is like the unit they is losing so much money. Okay, but for this table, for this income statement, I won't say we can learn that much. What I want to know is the revenue breakdown. So let's just go to the revenue breakdown. That's the most important thing in my opinion, which is this. It tells you where the revenue come from. Is that from Google search, YouTube ads, that kind of things. So let's just see. Let's just see these 6 months ended. Last year, the same period, Google search was 67 billion in terms of revenue. This year is 80 billion. So Google search still increased a lot. still has like almost 20% growth rate. So this is like Google's core business. It's as long as it's still growing, I'm not too worried. And YouTube ads, you may also experience like YouTube has like almost like crazy ads strategy now. You couldn't even skip. You need to watch like 30 seconds, even 40 seconds of ads before watching video, which is like crazy. I don't think that's good. And with this strategy, the revenue didn't really increase that much. So I think YouTube may really plateau. It's a good platform. It's a good business. It's a monopoly business, but I don't think like they really can make that much money from YouTube. YouTube, Google search still the core business. Google network, which is like other like ad network, like Enjoy, that kind of things. It still increase. So Google advertising generally increase a lot. So it's this core business. Still now it's over $110 billion. Google others is the one that is not growing. It could be I don't know what Google others, and Google services. I believe this is like Stadium, that kind of things. Google Suite increased quite a lot, so this is good. This may be Google's new growth engine because its revenue is actually more than Google search. I don't know what's going on. We need to find out. If you want to invest Google, you probably want to find this out. I want to find this out. I may spend some time and make another video. And Google Cloud, which is really the business that is growing very fast. It's good. As long as I see those very important business units are growing, I am not that worried. So let's just see what's the growth rate. Okay, of Google Cloud. This is very important, right? So I'm going to calculate that real quick. So 120 divided by 86. So what's the growth rate? It's almost 40%. It's almost 40%. So imagine in the future, this will keep growing and growing at a rate of annual compound growth rate 40%. It may take over even the core business, which is Google search, and it's almost more than YouTube ads. So Google Cloud, the cloud business, it's really, really lucrative. Now the leader is Amazon, and I believe the second is like Google or Microsoft. So this is good. Other bets, it's like a DeepMind, Waymo, that kind of things, and it's earning money. At least it's not losing money. That's good. Hedging loss, hedging gains, which is like the money currency exchanges stuff, is also increased. So in terms of revenue, it's really a lot. But the problem is we only know how much revenue they earn here. We don't know how much their cost of business, right? Maybe YouTube search earn a lot of money, or like Google Cloud earn a lot of revenue, but you actually spend a lot as well. That's what we don't know. So what's actually more meaningful is their profit. We don't know the profit breakdown. That's really the pity of it. In terms of the region breakdown, not much changes. United States, Asia, some Europe. I don't think too much changes. You can only see United States increase a little bit, but this is just fluctuation. I won't put much focus on that. So Google's business. The only concern so far, the things I don't know, is the cost of the business in each unit. We don't know that yet. We only know the revenue. So if you just look at Google's EPS now, it was increasing, almost like always increasing. Especially after COVID, after 2020, it increased very fast because people go online more. But now, because of the general economic situation, it kind of dips. So depends on if you believe Google will grow, which I believe in Google will grow. And the PE ratio is 18, almost 19. It's actually low. I think it's a good time to buy Google. But we need to understand like more of it. let's just compare Google P ratio with Apple, with let's say Microsoft. Okay, you will know how cheap Google is. Microsoft is 24. So do you think Google will grow slower than Microsoft? Which I don't think so. And Apple is too big to grow. I don't see too many growth engines like Apple have. But Apple still enjoy much better PE ratio than Google. And even you see Meta is like tank recently, right? Its stock price just tank, almost like cutting one third. It's only like one third of its peak, and the P ratio is like tragically 10. But Google, its P ratio is better than that, but you couldn't compare with Meta because Meta is it's really like crash. If you just look at its fundamentals, it's really not good. So I believe you shouldn't compare with that. Google, why else you can compare with Google? We need big companies. So Amazon, do you think Amazon will grow faster than Google? I don't think so. But Amazon has enjoyed the 100 P ratio. You may say because Amazon is actually haven't shown its full potential yet. I don't know. I need to show you, right? Amazon's EPS. Does it has really a lot of potential to grow? Because some companies they only like early stage like Amazon, they only focus on growth, so they don't earn that much money. But Amazon now is like a mature business. Like 100 P ratio, it's really. I don't think that's a good thing to buy. It's just too high, and I think the P ratio is so high is because it actually lose money. The EPS is minus recently, so that's why that makes the earnings so low, and P ratio is price divided by earning. So that's why P ratio is so high. But anyway, I want to show you Google's P ratio is actually good. It's actually kind of a really cheap stock. Okay. That's why I would say let's just see Netflix. I don't think Netflix P ratio it's 24. So do you think Netflix will grow faster than Google? I don't think so at all. So let's just see Netflix EPS, because if it's minus EPS, its P ratio is not meaningful anymore. But it's not minus, right? So do you think Netflix will grow faster? I don't think so at all, because there's so many competitors in this area, and as opposed Google, it's monopoly in terms of a search. That's the biggest company in the world. Microsoft, Bing just couldn't even compete. DuckDuckGo still less than 1%. Okay, so the other things, YouTube. Do you see any other like video platform, long form video platform that can compete with Google? No. There are some potential competitor, which is like TikTok, Instagram, but they are still different things, and YouTube still growing. It's still growing. All right, so that's my like, and also not to mention, Google has Google Cloud, and also other bets like DeepMind, which is a company now is losing money, but what if they kind of suddenly achieve like near general intelligence things? If they have used their AlphaZero to do something that's profitable, what happened? You don't know. It just a very good bet. And also Waymo. What if Waymo suddenly achieve autonomous driving level 4, level 5? What will happen? So we don't know that yet. So Google has actually a lot of growth growth potential. So that's my opinion on Google. Do you agree? If you agree, leave in the comment section below. If you don't agree, leave in the comment section below. By the way, this analysis is for your reference, for educational purposes only. If you want to buy anything, if you want to sell anything, please do your due diligence. Okay, this is just suggestion. This is just for educational. All right, if you would like to receive more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time.